I wake up every day as flesh and bones.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, people, beautiful people. So it is 7:15 in the morning and it is January 26th. I am getting ready to go to church. Yeah, and I decided to kind of wake up a little earlier than normal just so I can also record, but I need to get ready and I need to be able to get to service on time. Service starts at, I think, 8. Yeah, it starts at 8:30 a.m. And so I just want to kind of be like ready way in advance so I have enough time to make some coffee and prepare my bag and things like that. So let's go ahead and get straight to it, y'all. I'm just glad I had a good rest, so yeah. All right, we're doing True Edge for my edges, my edge brush, y'all. Let's get these edges on deck, y'all. Get these edges on deck. So I'm going to go ahead and start brushing these suckers down a little bit. Even the back of my hair, I gotta get the nappity naps. All right, and look at that, clear, very pretty. Smells good. Ugh, smells so good. So let's not put too much, but I tend to just put a bit on the edges. This is a miracle worker. This thing right here is a miracle worker, guys. See that? And this isn't even, what is it? It's not super sticky or anything like that. It definitely feels like it has good hold. I've used this edge control for over a year now. I've been faithfully using True Edge. I will say, after using it for a couple of days, if you don't wash that thing out of your like edges every night, every morning you wake up to put it on, you will see residue, and you don't want them little ashy flake looking things. So just wash your edges out every night when you use this. But other than that, golden. This is the only thing that has worked successfully for my edges. Other ones, they just don't have as strong of a hold as this one. One thing I'm going to try to achieve this year with church is building community. I go to church every Sunday. I go to church services and they're great and they're wonderful. I kind of like the church that I'm going to right now, as big as it is. I used to go to churches a little smaller than that. And when I say a little smaller, I'm not saying like tiny. I'm talking about like, they still had a couple of hundred people. The one I'm going to right now has thousands of people, but I want to be able to like build relationships in a positive way with like other women of God, because I have not been able to do that since I've been at this church for like over 2 years right now, and it's crazy. I did my part. I tried. I signed up for groups. I've tried to volunteer, all this stuff, and things are just not going through because of the way I think their system is. Maybe like all these groups be capped out, and though they say you can sign up, there's no follow-up from anybody, nothing. And I've gotten to a point where I've kind of given up. So I started going to another church and stuff, and the other church is fine and great too. I'd be glad to go there because it's easier to connect with people, which I was able to do the last couple of months. But I don't know, I'm praying about this, guys. I'm praying about it, and I'm thinking to myself, like, should I try again? Should I pray about it more? You know, faith without works is dead. So I think that part of it is effort. It just knocking and knocking, seeking. So yeah, I'm gonna see what I need to do. But so far, we're still going to the bigger church, and like I said, I think the services are fine. I think what makes church valuable for me too, aside from the whole community thing, which is so important to me, is getting into your word during the week and connecting with people of God during the week. Like, if you're only going to church services, you know what I'm saying, just to you know, check that box in to get that little therapy that you need every week before you start your week off or whatever. Like, honestly, like, you will eventually fall off, because I'm telling you right now, coming to Christ is all about having a relationship with him. Coming to Christ is about you genuinely wanting God, even if you couldn't meet up in a building with a bunch of people. Like, COVID tested a lot of people's faith, because a lot of people relied on physically being present at churches in order for them to feel like they had a relationship to some extent. And then when COVID happened and no one could go to church services, like, people felt stuck. People were getting depressed. People were falling back into bad habits. People were like all over the place losing their faith. I'm like, man, I thank God my faith was always planted on the rock. You know what I'm saying? I stay connected to a church virtually, but like, not being able to see them physically didn't shift my spirit, you know, because my spirit was always planted in God. And your faith has to be planted in God, not a church service, not a church pastor, not a church nothing. It has to just be God. Y'all, please forgive me. I'm trying to remember what to do as I'm putting my makeup on, as I'm talking to you. I'm not the best at multitasking. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not. I'm hoping this ain't slowing me down. 7:26, guys, come on. So yeah. What was I just saying? I was saying something, guys. But let me go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup so that I'm not delaying anything. So yeah, let me go ahead and focus right now, and then we'll get back to the conversation.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
There is nothing like getting ready to worship music. You better lift your hands and worship.
Let me go ahead and show you my completed outfit, y'all. The lighting's not the best, but please bear with me. All right, so there we go. There's my brown little heels. Let me see if I can show you through this mirror. This mirror is not as bright, but you can kind of see what I'm working with. Why is my thing like that? There we go. There we go. Sunday church fit. All right, guys. So I went ahead and made my coffee. And yeah, I'm about ready to go to church now. Outfit looking cute and clean. Yeah, I feel very grown up. I feel very grown up in this outfit.
We told them it's all because of Jesus.
We don't expect anyone to help us.
Well, you've sown doing good, and now others are doing good for you. And it's been a real honor and a blessing for us to work together to rebuild your home. Johnny, what do you think?
Who I am, 'cause I know who you are. So why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am. I was made for more.
For a couple of years, I was battling internally with bitterness, anger, because I was struggling with unforgiveness.